Hello, everybody. Welcome to the KALEA beer tasting Christmas event, I would call it. But we are tasting the beers from the Brewers Advanced Calendar 2021. So we are very happy to invite you here. We're so glad that you joined us here in this little show. My name is Alex. I'm one of two beer brewers. I have my own YouTube channel. My partner and buddy Ralph, he's at home. He's tasting beers at home. We have a podcast, a YouTube, and a beer blog. We do beer reviews since 2013. Yeah, well, that's a pretty long time when I think about it. Hey. I'm not alone here. No, not at all. I have a little friend by my side, and it's Sej. Welcome, Sej. But tonight, Sej, you're not Sej anymore. We call you Claudio because, you know, you sit up in the clouds, as everyone can see. And Claudio is the guy who is responsible, who's the bridge between you guys and we here in the studio. So whenever you have a question, just type it in, and Claudio will ring the bell, and then we're gonna answer your questions. Say hi to the folks.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. So I would say let's start and put out the beer from the calendar. What do you mean? So I just what day do we have, Claudio? The 3rd. Okay, so. Not that I just did the wrong day. And out of the calendar comes the Alms craft. I have snow on my fingers. The Alms craft beer, Alms Hell. That's what we are reviewing, what we are tasting today. Well, now it's time to bring in the guests. Hi, guests. Will you want to join me? Feeling pretty lonely here. You okay? I see you're drinking your Glühwein, but join me on the sofa, on the couch. Have a seat. Welcome to the show. As you can see, it's pretty cozy. Yeah, that's what Christmas all about, isn't it?
In the show darf ich erst singen.
Achso.
We have music, we have smell. It smells like Christmas. It smells like Christmas trees over here. Yeah, come on, sit down. Here. On the couch. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Sit down. So, as I said, we have guests every time. You already know that, but would you please first introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes.
Let's start with you.
Hi, my name is Christian Hans Müller. I'm founder, brewer, cleaning woman of Hans Craft & Company in Aschaffenburg, Bavaria, and I'm running this small business since 9 years, and I'm really happy to be here tonight.
Yeah. Me too. I'm really happy to have you here.
Thank you, thank you.
And what about this big guy over here?
My name is Martin Seidel. I'm a brewmaster in Upper Austria and beer sommelier.
Yeah.
And I have, yeah.
You just joined us tonight because we need your experience, and that's why I'm very happy to have you here, Martin. But before we start and we have a first sip of our beer, I would ask you to join the chat. Just type in any questions you have in the chat. If you want to know something about the beers or something about us or something about Austria or whatever, then type it in the chat, and we're going to try to answer that because our angel Claudio is just waiting to ring his bell. So first, I have a video which I want to show you, because this video just came in this morning, and we always were wondering, how is it? How do you guys just open the doors from the calendar, and how do you deal with the beers and the moment of surprise? And one of you guys just sent this video to us, and that's what we want to show you right now.
The Brewers Advent Calendar 2021, day number 3. This is the number 3 hole. If you notice, they've got the holes just kind of randomly, like any Advent calendar. Come on, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. Let's just get to the beer. So I have one of these videos in the morning, so I can pull the beer out, and then I go put it in the fridge, and then I drink it in the evening. So we have one beer a day. This one's called Alms Craft Beer, Alms Hell. I guess it's a Hell style. All right, that's good. I'll talk to you guys tonight.
So that's pretty amazing to see in picture, in a moving picture, to see how you guys are surprised when opening your Beer Advanced Calendar. Well, one question I want to know from the audience right now. Write us in the chat, please. At what time do you open your doors, your first door? When in the morning? Do you do it in the morning, or do you do it in noon, or do you wait until evening? Just write us at what time you open your beer doors. So let's come to the beer. I have it here. It's the Alms craft beer, and just that we don't have any misunderstanding here, we don't have the brewer sitting here from the brewery. You are a brewer, but you are not the brewer of this beer.
No, but I know him quite well.
And that's why you're here, and that's why we're very curious what you're going to tell us. What can you tell us about the brewer? Just spare your answer, because first thing, of course, we're going to pour the beer, because I know you guys are very thirsty out there. So let's open the can. And we have 2 cans indeed. And why not open 2? Martin, please open this one. I open that one. And then let's pour the beers into the glasses. So one for you, Christian.
You.
So we, of course, first want to talk about the beer itself, because if you guys are so thirsty like I am right now, then you can't avoid it. So that's why.
Yeah.
The only thing that's left for now is cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Nice. Oh, it's a refreshing first taste, isn't it?
It is.
Look at this head. It's clean, it's white. What would you say?
Smell of flour.
Oh yeah, flowery, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you, I don't know, if you at home have some lights where you can let the light shine through the beer, then you can see it's a little cloudy. It's flaky, a little bit flaky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It has a certain kind of haziness in it. Yeah.
What is this? What is this? What we can see, these flaky things in the beer. What is this? You guys are brewers, so please explain it to me.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Egg white?
Proteins.
Proteins?
Yeah. So those are leftovers of proteins that, of course, come up while brewing. And so you can either filtrate them out, and then you lose a lot of the beer's character, or you just leave them in the beer, let them remain in it, and then you have a characterizing beer.
So it's not a sign of a bad beer?
No.
Not at all. It may be, I prefer, frankly speaking, I prefer when the beer has all the good stuff in it.
Yes.
And so that's just leftovers, which is not filtered out,
Yes,
and it's the good stuff.
it is. It is.
Absolutely. So, characteristic about these beers. What do you guys think from the taste,
It's
the
creamy
palate?
in the mouth.
It's what?
It's creamy.
Yeah, creamy. Oh, it's had such a great drinkability, hasn't it?
It is. Yeah.
It's not only a water beer. No. It's have any smells and any.
Say it in German, so we try to translate it.
Ja, es hat halt sehr viel Geschmack und sehr fruchtig,
Yeah.
fruity.
So it's a lot of taste in there, a lot of aroma going on. And so what are you guys thinking about? Just write us in the chat, fill the chat with your opinion. How do you like this beer? Because we three, we would say absolutely thumbs up.
Yes. I like this beer.
It's a from the beer style, Christian. It's a classical lager beer.
Yeah.
And
It's a Munich Helles.
Munich lager,
Munich
okay.
Helles, yeah, and it's it has a proper mouthfeel. So it's not light-bodied. It's not really full-bodied, but it's something between both extremes. So it's according to the beer style, and its taste is quite malty. So Munich lagers or Munich Helles. The main character is maltiness, and this is absolutely happening while drinking this beer.
The bitterness is very mild. It's not too overwhelming.
Fruity.
Indeed.
So that's what's
I think
characteristic.
it's a little bit dry hopped. Or it's only.
Yeah.
And why? The moment when I was asking what is dry hop, and you just give us the answer to that, what dry hop means. But first, I want to listen to Claudio. Claudio, what's going on the chat?
Hi. Yeah, the chat's a little bit quiet, but it's building. We've had D-Riced Tea from California, been pretty active. He opened his first beer at 9 a.m., right when this web stream starts.
9 a.m.
9 a.m., California West Coast, so
Okay.
he's eager. Good on him. He does have a question for the brewers. What hops and malt did they use?
What hops and malt did they use? Well, the problem is we don't have the brewers sitting here, but maybe, Christian, I don't know. Can you read something on the can?
I try to, because it's not very easy to detect that.
Sometimes
It's only Pilsner malt.
Oh yeah, okay. So Martin says it's only Pilsner malt. Yeah.
Wasn't the question about hops?
Hops? What hops and malts they use?
Yeah. Of course, only Pilsner malt. The hops, I don't know, but it could be some Tettnang, I guess.
Well, as you know, the variety of hops is very big, and so it's not clear. It's not written on the can, so we can't give you that answer straight right now. But maybe some of you guys in the chat can do a little research and write in the answers directly into the chat. So, what was the question I had before? Yeah, dry hopped. You said dry hopped.
A little bit.
What does dry hopped mean?
The hop was not cooking in the. No, it's constant.
Say it in German.
In the Südpfanne. As in,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
You know,
the kettle. Yes, the kettle.
where the water is cooking. Yeah.
Only was in the lager tank.
Yeah.
Give the hops, and only we makes the flavors not bitter in the beer.
Ah, okay.
Sorry for my English; it's very bad.
So you think they use a little bit aroma hop in there, and the aroma hops they just are used after the cooking to give all the aromas to the wort and to the beer after fermentation, of course. Yeah. Okay.
So because hops consist of two main parts, which is acids and oils. The acids leave their flavors while boiling the wort, and the oils leave the flavors after fermentation in a cold state of the beer. So, and that's where the flavor comes from.
Yeah, that's what's so nice about hops. There's such a great variety of flavors which is going on. So that's very great. Okay, right now, folks, I get a sign from the director's room, and right at this second, a new video came in. Are we ready to play the video? I'm just asking the director over there, and he gives me this thumb up. So that means that's what we call interactive streaming, because right now we're going to show you another video of another guy.
Someone's backing out, and all that fun stuff. So very cool, very nice. I'm probably gonna get laughed at. Whatever, man. It's what I do. Yeah. So we're on day 3. Oh, this one looks like it got damaged a little bit in transit. Oh God, don't damage it more, please. Christ. R.I.P. Oh, we can actually show the can off today too, and it's a cool. Well, this is actually a dope ass can. Everyone, get the alarm out. We got a dope ass can, and a very easy. Oh my God, my jacket. I don't know why I'm taking this knee approach. Yes, so you can see my hairy leg and my shorts in the 40-degree weather. Poppin', baby. So it looks like we have a Alms Hell. Yes, very, very, very fancy can too. That's neat. I think it feels like it is very cheap. It is like a paper roll around it, but hey, I like the aesthetic. It's different, which is cool.
So little impression
5.2
of what you guys are doing with the calendars, and I can tell it's great to see that, because the calendars go out there, they are sent over to you, and that's what we get for feedback, and it's great. Just send us all your videos in. We're always happy to see how you guys are doing with the beers, with the calendars and stuff. One more to the Claudio, and he's ringing the bell. Yeah, I could see it on your face that you want to tell us something. Any questions?
It's hard to talk without a beer here. I'm getting quite dry.
Without a... Jesus Christ. Claudio has no beer.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
The beer,
come on, Peter,
beer
give Claudio some beer. This poor guy. He has to sit up in the clouds.
A lot of beer.
Yeah. Sit up in the clouds. Yeah, this is both empty.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
We got a few shout outs. We got viewers in from Poland. We got viewers in from New Mexico. But Glenn Gerhard wants to know, is Alms beer part of the Igera line, or is it brewed by them?
Part of the what?
Igera?
Igera?
Yeah.
Never heard of. And the answer is no. Christian said no, because Christian, he knows the brewer. So it's time that Christian tells us a little bit about the brewer. So where do you know him from, and what can you tell us about him, his style, and maybe his brewery?
Yeah, the guy behind Alms, his name is also Hans, like my name. And first time I met him, I was in Chicago, honestly. So he's a funny guy. So he used to run a bigger brewery in Sonthofen, in the southern German region called Allgäu. And it's the Hirschbräu brewery. And a few years ago, I guess, he founded the Alms brewery, which is a very tiny little brewery up a skiing hill. And it's a very small brewery which is standing all alone up this hill.
Is this brewery built into an elm?
Yes.
Maybe we should explain to you what Alm means. What's the translation for Alm? Because it's in German, it's called Alm.
Alm.
So, Martin, please, you live on an Alm, don't you?
No. I don't live in the mountains. I live in the flat.
Okay. Well, what is
country
that?
of Upper Austria, and the in quarter, we say in quarter, in Viertel. And the Alms is when the farmers, the cows go in the mountains in the summer, and the cows live in the mountains for the summer. And
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
the
buildings,
farmer, he also has
the
to live in the
buildings
mountains.
on the mountains is Alms.
Ah, okay. So they're designed to live there while the cattle is out there. Okay.
Yes.
So a place to live up in the mountains.
Yes.
We continue to you. That was just a fill in.
It's an absolute great location
Yeah.
for a small brewery.
Okay.
So you can, if you want to go there, you can take the skiing lift to go there.
Or hiking. Yeah.
Or you can hike. In the summer you can hike. In the winter, of course, you cannot hike that well, but at least you can take the skiing lift. And then you're there. And then you can try the beers. And it's a really fun place. So
and this guy he's only brewing up there.
For this part
this
of his
beer,
brand,
for
yes,
this brand,
yes,
yeah.
yes. For this brand,
Yeah.
For the Hirschbräu, he has a proper brewery in Sonthofen,
Yeah.
which is run by his cousin, and he's doing the sales for them. But yeah.
So the branding of the beer, it fits very well. You can see a lederhosen on the can. And Martin, frankly, I expected that you show up with lederhosen here tonight. So I don't know what's.
It's winter.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, you're a proper guy. You wear the
Too
lederhosen.
short for the winter.
No, you wear the lederhosen all the year, don't
Only
you?
when I go out and drink
Flirting with the
much
women.
beer warming my body. I can't. Kann ich dann die Lederhose tragen?
Yeah, okay, so it's too cold right now for the lederhosen.
Yeah.
What would you say?
The wear.
Is the lederhosen a good? Is it? If you want to impress women, you know, when you're flirting with women, is it a good idea to wear a lederhosen?
Yes, yes.
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 Why? Because it feels so good, or
It's sexy and makes a
oh, okay,
strong.
Okay, yeah. Wash.
Wash.
Okay, I understand. So Martin says it's sexy to wear a lederhosen, so maybe you should go shopping for lederhosen because you know, you can impress women or men or whoever you want to impress. So, folks, this is a pretty nice beer, I would say. Do you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
We give our credits to the brewer. So kudos wherever you are, and you watch this. You have a good beer. And Claudia's ringing the bell, and that means something's coming in.
Yeah. Question from Prime Passages for the brewers. I've heard that some German brewers consider the purity law to be constraining of creativity.
Okay, so you wanna hear some opinion from the brewers. Yep. So brewers, you heard the purity law. Is it restraining for you, or?
I can say only in German. In my dialect.
Please translate.
That's right.
Ja, also 15, 16. Ich kann mich in dem deutschen Reinheitsgebot extrem gut bewegen, ohne Zusätze zuzusetzen und kann auch da irrsinnig gute Biere machen in verschiedensten Stilen. Und da muss ich nicht immer außerhalb des Reinheitsgebots sein. Please translate.
Okay, what Martin says, 15, 16, when the purity law was invented, he says it gives you enough room to join the variety of taste with only these 4 ingredients, and there's enough room for experiments and to find your way in the beer. What's your opinion about that?
Almost the same, which seems to be a limitation or a restriction, is only a field of lots of varieties. So it's not only 4 ingredients as it's supposed to be, but if you consider how many varieties of malts exist, or how many ways to treat malt before you brew with it. You can roast it, you can smoke it, smoke it. You can caramelize it. So there are lots of characters I can bring into my beer without leaving the borders of the purity law. If you consider how many different breeds of hops exist, it's amazing. How many different kinds of yeast are available. So then, which is mostly underestimated, is the quality of water. So water is the main ingredient of beer. You can have hard water, you can have soft water. Both brings up totally different beers. So I don't consider the purity law as a complete restriction, but of course, you're not able to imitate, for example, Belgian beers that are fermented on cherries or on raspberries. That's not possible. But
they also have their place in the beer world.
Of course.
So
it's not requested.
No, it's not. Whatever you want to do, and you do it with passion and with good ingredients, then I think this is okay. It's okay.
But passion is another ingredient which is not allowed according to the purity law.
So
no,
let's rewrite the purity law. Absolutely.
Yeah, just add passion.
Add passion. Another question.
Yeah, this one from me as a follow-up. So I was in America for a long time, and my pet peeve is that every brew house, if 100 beers, there was 98 IPAs.
Yeah.
As a brewer, do you find that the trend of IPA is annoying? Like when you pick a beer or you want to invest in a brew, do you find that you have to be beholden to a market trend, or do you just pick a flavor style or a beer style that you want to pick and you brew that?
Okay, interesting question. Yeah. So, to you brewers, did you understand what he said because it was not so loud? So no, because there's music going on there. There's a lot of IPAs in American tap rooms wherever. So do we think this is a kind of glauben wir, dass das irgendwie bei uns ein bisschen nervig ist, dass das so ein that the focus is on IPAs that much nowadays?
I think it's America. I think it's good. That is American style of brewing, and that is in this country beautiful. Yes. And German is other.
We are very traditional, but we are very glad. I just say it's my opinion. We are very glad that we catched up these vibes from America, from these new beer styles, because they just use other hops, and these other hops, as Christian said, they are aroma hops. They give a lot of new characteristic and new flavors to the mostly European, German, Austria beer styles. So, and we can discover lots of more of ideas, don't you? How do you deal with, as brewer, with these new opportunities?
I brew them.
You brew them?
Yes. So when I started my brewery, of course, the focus was on those styles of beer.
Yeah.
So I was one of the pioneers in Germany that established IPAs, wheat pale ales in the market. So, but it was a very small niche of the market, of course. So we are moving in the niche, and it's still obvious that a traditional beer market like Germany is focusing on the tradition at all. Of course, Helles, Pils, Weissbier, these are the beers that are demanded the most. So, but a complex IPA, for example, is a tool for a brewery to show or to showcase what they're able to do or to brew. And yeah, this is what we're doing. So we're brewing beer or a wide range of beers between Helles, and imperial stout, double IPA, whatever, you name it. So
that's all what's to say about that. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I think. So. I
Just
think,
carry on with you.
Every beer style is very important on the market, or Germany, or USA, or Africa. It's
And every style
beer
has
style
its
is
niche.
very important.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we are just listening to the last question for tonight.
Follow-up was, in your opinions, this is from Christopher Ritter. In your opinions, what German styles should American home brewers try to make?
Sorry, once more.
What German styles should American home brewers try to make?
What German styles? Welche deutschen Bierstile? Sollten die mal probieren? Was sollen die Heimbrauer machen zu Hause in Amerika? What should they try?
I think Gose.
yes.
Gose.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Or Pils. Pils is
So Pils is it's one of the most difficult beer styles to make a good Pilsner beer, isn't it? So Pils, Gose is a beer style. What do you think?
Gose is a very ancient beer style, which is pretty cool to brew at home. Of course. So American homebrewers, if they want to try out brewing German beer styles, there's a wide range of beers that you can try. So a Pilsner is very difficult because it's a light-bodied beer and it doesn't excuse any mistake. So if you're a beginner, don't try a Pilsner, but maybe try a Weizenbock.
A Weizenbock, and then a Pilsner. But
yes.
Attention, the Gose is not sweet.
Not sweet, no, it's sour.
It's very sour.
Yes.
Have fun with trying out new beer styles at home and brewing. We're just having fun with this beer. We had fun with this beer, and we really enjoyed that you just joined us here. And hey, guys, what do you think? I mean, this is just a cozy feeling right now. It's time. Christmas time is always a nice time because it's full of Christmas music. Don't you think that Christmas music is the last thing that's missing here? I mean, we're just waving goodbye, and while we're doing this, maybe we could just have a little Christmas tunes. Martin, what do you think? Some Christmas tunes. Few Christmas tunes, Martin. Come on. No, this is not an instrument. So while we are just bringing in the Brazilian Christmas grooves here right now, I would say thank you for joining us and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Dun, 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 dun.